ask you, describe yourself without your business name, without your title, without what you sell, without whether you're a mother and a father, without where you live, without your role, whichever place it is, but describe you. What would be your answer to that? There is no way we can do leadership in our organizations when we don't understand who we are, because it starts with us. It starts with us. It doesn't start with a tool. It doesn't start with reading a lot of things. It doesn't start with the 10 steps of great leaders. This is what it starts. This is such an authentic journey that when you start being able to describe yourself, then you can see, okay, if I am an analytical person, that means I thrive in analytical roles. If I am a creative person, I thrive in creative roles. There's someone who said they like working with people, If I like working with people, that is the role I thrive in. So the best thing you can do, even if the world stopped today, all internet went today, all electricity went, the one thing you can take away already from our first 5 minutes in this class is the more you allow yourself to be what you truly are, the better the leader you are. And the better for your business, the better for your family, the better for so many other things in your life. Assuming you want to be an entrepreneur, assuming you want this leadership journey to take you to entrepreneurship, one of the things you're going to have to deal is with your relationship with opportunity. Now, when a new opportunity comes your way, how do you react? What do you do about it? A lot of entrepreneurs say, I want to make money, I want to make money, I want to make money, I want to make money. But what do you want to make money for? And I found this on just on the internet, and it's just saying being rich is having money, but being wealthy is having time. And in the business, there are a lot of business people, and I think this is a point to start asking, what's in it for me? What's in it for you so that you run this business? You make money. You make money. You make money so that what can happen in your life? You've got to be very, very clear about this. Because if you have a lot of money but can never go for a 1-week holiday, are you going to be happy? And a lot of people are striving, surviving to the point of success, but they're still stuck in the business. Or is it about actually having time? Once you understand why you are doing what you are doing and what you want out of your business, once I was clear, this business must run without me. This business is about impact. But at the same time, I want to go on a trip was my motivation for, I'm going to separate my money from the business so that the business can think the way the business needs to think. And Washeke has also the freedom to think how Washeke wants to think. There is no way you're going to empower others. You're going to delegate to others. You're going to let go to the extent that I have. That could never have happened. If you didn't catch me in the beginning, I said, Santonomy, ask Michael, I can live for a year and the business will run without me. Okay, if I wasn't able to do it today, somebody else, we have vast resources, somebody else would have stepped in for this webinar today. But once I did that, it led to time, it led to mental space to think, it led to me being able to see my own business from the outside, so I can tell what things need to be done that people who are inside working in the business cannot tell. But it has also allowed me to do other things. It has allowed me to write a book, which is a bit separate as well. So once you separate yourself money-wise, people have a problem with it, but let me give you a different motivation for this. You're able to see things that you weren't able to do, and you're able to let go when you need to let go. All this that I'm talking about, and I'll wind up shortly, is about you allowing yourself to let go. People have not been put here to do simply what you want them to do. It's about, are we connected? Are we connected? And it is scary to do this, yeah? But I want you to go and start looking at everybody we work with, yeah? And ask yourself, are we connected? Are we aligned? Do they understand why they are doing this? This is it. Because business is about people. No business does business with another business. The people in one business do business with people in that business. We're in partnership with KCB in this, but it is not KCB and Centonomy having a conversation. Yeah? KCB and Centonomy are companies. They can't have a conversation. But it's people, our partners in KCB and my team in Centonomy having conversations. It's people who have come to an agreement and alignment about what this webinar series was about. Yeah, that is alignment. It's the same thing with your team. Yeah, it's the same thing with your team. Fundamentally, people do business with people they like. Fundamentally. So everything you're saying as you build a team, and I tell you guys, because I'm in so many business conversations from small businesses to large businesses. If you feel you have a small business, please, that is a priceless place to be, because so much of what you are saying you can easily put in. Big businesses are now trying to work backwards to correct cultures. Yeah. If you have a small business, you don't. If you have a larger business, yes, you still have a lot of opportunity to be able to start saying, how do I bring this alignment where people, what we are talking about is ownership, where people feel like they are owners in the business. That entrepreneurial culture is so important, but we can all learn from each other. Yeah. It's more about less managing people, especially managing people. Yeah. And more maximizing. So you're not managing people. You're not giving people a job to manage them. You're giving people to maximize their potential. It's about less manage. Yes, manage money. Let it be correct. But it's about, even when we think about money and returns and time, it's about maximizing time. I want you to understand a concept that I learned. What is your return on time? Yeah, you're spending a lot of time on the business. What is the return on time? Leave the money you're making. What is your return on time? So for the time you are spending, for each hour you are spending, what are you getting? And sometimes when you think about that return on time, is sometimes, especially those in the service industries, that is sometimes why you will say no to a client and yes to another client. You look at the return on time, yeah, and you're like, no, yeah. I think we're entering a system where it's about less hoarding and more sharing. We hoarded information. For my generation, we were brought up, when we observed businesses, it was only about a select few of the business had certain information. A select few of the business knew what were the financials were about. Yeah, the feedback I got from my team recently, when, of course, like every other business going through the ups and downs of what COVID has done, is like, please be letting us know when there's a problem. Don't come and tell us now what you have to do because there's a problem. As the problem approaches, share. So it's less holding things to the chest. Let everybody, the people, not everybody, be wise about it, but open up. Are you the only person who knows how much money the business is making and losing? That is why you can't get help. Somebody in your organization will have the answer to this. So it's less hoarding, more sharing. And that opens up for more to come into the business, which makes you more. And then authentic leadership is not selective. And this is what I mean. You don't change depending on who you're talking to. The way you are in your business is the same way you are in your house. If you can't be in your business, you're so polite to people, and then in your house, you're rude to people. Yeah. The people who work for you at home, you treat them the same way. If you're a respectful person in the office, you're going to be a respectful person at home. If you're a respectful person at home, you're a respectful person in the office. And I found in my journey that you cannot be two people at the same time. Yeah. So authentic leadership. Remember, today I've talked about you. Yeah. It is you. Who are you? So our leadership journey is unique. That's why we can't go back to what was written 10 years ago and named something 10 years ago and copy and paste it. Yeah.